My name is Elizabeth Anderson. I am a licensed mental health counselor and former Duval County teacher. I grew up here. I attended Duval County Public Schools. Then I went away and got my bachelor's degree, came back home, got my master's in mental health while I was teaching high school English. Since that time, I've gone into the mental health field, specializing in children's mental health and working in our communities. That work has brought me to nearly half the schools in Duval County because I work with kids in school and in home. I've also had the opportunity through that work to partner with a lot of our local organizations, building children's programs that support children's education and also their mental health. I specialize in kids. I have a background in what children need. It's my work to know what their barriers are and also to understand developmentally what children need to learn and to remove those barriers. I'm going to do my best to answer our questions tonight with all of the information and experience that I have in 90 seconds. So I will try to get you as much information that I have and about why I am running for school board as possible. Thank you.
I'm Casey Ayers. I'm running for District 2 because I think our students need an advocate who understands what it takes to find and create opportunities for tomorrow. I graduated from Mandarin High School here in Jacksonville and then from UNF in 2008 with a degree in economics and finance, right in time to enter the financial world as the Great Recession began. That was a formative experience, being able to watch the market fall hundreds of points on a daily basis, and I decided I wanted to take my destiny more into my own hands. I was lucky enough to be able to return to school and earn my MBA. And while at Rollins College earning my MBA, I founded the first of several businesses of my own, focusing on mobile app development, later serving as the chief operating officer for a startup pharmacy in the Central Florida area, and returning here to Jacksonville. But the honor of my career so far has been being able to create dozens of online courses that have helped over 270,000 students around the world pursue certifications that can help them take the next big step in their career. And it's that experience that leads me to understand how we can use industry recognized certifications and renewed commitment to vocational and technical learning within our schools here in Duval County in order to help our students be able to create and to find those opportunities for tomorrow's economy. Understanding that more than 50% of the workforce may be considered independent contractors by 2030. We need students who are prepared not only for careers in a lifelong basis, but also to be able to manage their company of one. And so I am pursuing this role in order to serve as an advocate for them, knowing what it takes to go from where they are at this point to what success might look like for them in a variety of different fields, be that continuing their education at the college level, at a vocational or technical school, or starting a high-paying job right away after they graduate from Duval County.
My name is Shannon Beckham, and I am running for school board because I am passionate about education, and I feel like preparing our students for life after graduation is one of the most important things we can do as parents, teachers, and as a community. I have a master's degree in education from the University of Florida, and I was a special education teacher at both the middle school and elementary school level, including several years here in Duval County. I'm a parent. I have 2 children that attend District 2 schools. My daughter will be starting back in a few days at Seabreeze Elementary, and my son is moving on to middle school and will be attending Fletcher Middle School. I'm also a volunteer. I volunteered hundreds of hours over the last 5 years in our schools, raising money, working with teachers, working with administrators, tutoring students, and serving our parents as a PTA president for the last 2 years. I feel like District 2 deserves someone who not only has an educational background, but also has an investment in our schools. And that's why I'm running.
Thank you for the opportunity to come before you this evening. My name is Sam Hall, and I'm running for District 2 school board. It encompasses the beaches cities, Neptune Beach, Atlantic Beach, Jacksonville Beach over to Kernan. We have 19 schools in our area. I'll tell you why I'm running. I'm running because I have a legacy and a heritage of schools. I'm the 3rd generation of promoting schools and education. My parents were educators, my grandparents were educators, my grandfather built a school that my mother and those attended. So it's in my DNA. That's the reason why I'm running, just to give back and show my gratitude for receiving such a good education. Now, for the last 25 years, plus 25 years, I have been an advocate for children and education here in Duval County. I served on the board of directors of the Bridge of Northeast Florida, where we had strategic planning, where we had capital campaigns to raise funds for children, and ATOS, our alternative to out of school suspension. Right now, I am on the Neighborhood Accountability Review Board that sanctioned by State Attorney Melissa Nelson, where we give children civil citations in lieu of a criminal record. And I was a delegate for JPEF. I was delegate for Jacksonville Public Education Fund when we prioritized things like educating the whole child and getting the community involved. So now let me tell you about my platform. I have 3 things that I like to focus on. That is safety in our schools, safety first. And then we want to make sure that we have a balanced and equitable and responsible budget. Let's say a solvent budget even. And my third priority would be educating the whole child. And now my background is in science, technology, engineering, and math. I think those are the jobs for the future. And so I look forward to taking your questions. Thank you.
Myra, Rachel, thank you very much for having us tonight. I really appreciate the opportunity to get our message out through Facebook Live and in this room. We have done so many 2-minute intros, haven't we?
Well, I know, it's not enough time.
It's becoming routine, so I figured I would change it up. So I'm not going to talk about being a Navy veteran or a business leader, having 2 kids in Duval County Public Schools. I want to talk about a teacher I met this weekend. I've done a lot of door-to-door walking, a lot of forums, had some roundtables of my own, met lots of teachers in Duval County Public Schools. And I met a particular one this weekend. Middle school teacher, teaches ELA, District 2 school. And I asked her right when I met her if she's looking forward to the school year starting, and she said no. And then I asked her why, and she said, well, I hope I just make it through this year. She was a mid-career change professional, 10 years in industry and as a manager, and then shifted to be a teacher. And she wanted to do it to make an impact in children's lives. And when I really asked her questions, it got down to what were the 3 reasons that the 3 reasons that we boiled down to of why she didn't have a lot of confidence that she was going to last another year were she felt undercompensated, she felt underappreciated, and she felt unsafe in the classroom. In a nutshell, that's why I'm running. I want to balance the budget, kind of like Sam has mentioned, in order to channel funds to the areas that drive student education and student outcomes, and that is higher compensation for teachers. I want to make our classrooms safe, both inside and outside the classroom for kids and for teachers. I want to establish better governance on our school board. We've had too many squabbles among school board members. We've had school board members run out of superintendents. And the reason I want to do that is because when you get the school district on a more solid footing and be able to execute on your strategic plan, you're going to perform better and our teachers will feel appreciated again. So all I really want to do is make sure that our great teachers get great pay and do the great job for our kids in our community.